I'm Blair Gilbert from Gilbert's Pro Hardware in St. Clair Shores, Michigan, and MrHardware.com, here to do a quick spring tune-up on fertilizer. I want to show you our latest, a Landscaper Select fertilizer. It's a line of fertilizer that we have on special this spring ourselves. This is a 4-bag program, but I'm just showing 2 bags here for the beginning of the skit because the importance of using crabgrass preventer right now is paramount. You want to get this down before you've cut your lawn 3 times. Crabgrass, once it starts getting a root into the earth, is hard to kill. But right now, when it's still a seedling and it's weak, it's easy to kill. Now, you don't always have crabgrass from last year. Crabgrass comes from seeds that blew off your neighbor's yards last fall. As soon as you cut your lawn once or twice, before you cut your lawn 4 times or so. Then, once your crabgrass preventer is down, and it's another month or so and you're starting to see weeds come up, you don't kill weeds that you can't see. It's pretty hard. There's some systemic weed killers that kill from the earth up. It's a lot easier to kill a weed from the top down. Your next step, which is probably a month and a half from now, until you see a bunch of dandelions or broadleaf weeds starting to come up in your lawn. This product here, the Landscaper Select Laser Weed and Feed, this kills over 200 kinds of weeds, way more than the big guys. That's why we went to this product. We're getting a lot more bang for our buck, and we're getting a better product. We're getting a golf course grade fertilizer. Finally, these guys, first time they've made it for homeowners. The weed and feed has to go down on a wet weed. So the secret to this stuff is you wait for a dewy morning until there's a bunch of weeds up in the lawn. Then you can go out, put this on early. The product sticks to the leaves of the weeds and kills them from the top down. So you need to see the weed, then you can put this down. Step 3 is a high iron greening fertilizer. Step 4 is strengthening the earth so that your grass can make it through the winter fertilizer. Those are pretty basic, pretty easy to use. The 4-step program, though, it's a good deal. It's all for 5,000 square feet in application, which does a typical 50 by 100 foot lot. And when I use it, I'll take and I'll set my spreader, a lot of times a little lighter than they say. And that way I'll do my yard twice, so I'm guaranteed I get even coverage. Sometimes I'll come by, I just want to do a little touch-up, or at my house I have a real tiny front yard, and if I don't have time I can just take and use a little hand crank spreader. There's several ways of getting it down, but this is really a nice product coming out on a good deal. Thank you from MrHardware.com.